COVID is climate change on speed. So climate change is playing out, right now, even as we speak, in all sorts of parts of the world, in subtle and not so subtle ways, and pushing people who are at the edge even closer to the edge. And that inequity, which is, so profound, it's hard to even describe, is only, going to get worse unless we are willing to imagine. And this is where the issue of imagination becomes really great. I mean, it's not reimagining the US, it's reimagining the whole world and reimagining all of geopolitics. It is from the ground up. It is every single aspect of our lives. I think it's a very, very hard time for journalism. Unfortunately, journalism is a business in this country, and it's doing terribly. So that is, I think a huge issue as someone who clings to the belief that, knowledge is power and information is important, and reliable information is important. Journalism is going to have to move into more of a nonprofit model, and the splintership of readership and viewership is only accelerating in this climate, and we desperately need institutions we can trust. There are, other examples of more sort of pluralistic societies where trust in government institutions is a lot higher than it is in the US, and trust in science. And what the peculiarities are of American politics and American history that brought us to the strange place of being the most technologically and scientifically advanced nation on Earth in the history of the Earth, and not believing in, the most basic science is once again one that historians will, I'm sure, be mulling over for many generations. I was working on a book at Bellagio, and it is a book that has been many years in the making in sort of the back of my mind, and it's about our response to ways in which we have transformed the natural world, and how we are now in a sort of new generation of responses to that. There's a lot of changes that we decided we didn't like, and now we're trying to figure out how to grapple with those.